All right, this is second grade math, topic 7, more solving problems involving addition and subtraction. So our cover page has some ideas for a math and science project solving problems if you're interested. And let's go into the back page and we are going to review our vocabulary. All right, so we're going to review what we know. Write the subtraction problem as an equation. So an equation is a math sentence. So we're going to write it 75 minus 30 equals 45 is our math equation there. Okay, let's take a look at the next one, the bar diagram. Okay, our bar diagram, complete the bar diagram to model 77 plus 22. So the total of 77 plus 22, 7 plus 2 is 9, 7 plus 2 is 9, going to give us a total of 99. Okay, below, number 3, circle the two addends that are below the compatible numbers. So compatible numbers, the ones that are shown here below, are ones that can make groups of 10. So 6 plus 4 makes a group of 10. Compatible numbers are just numbers we can add together to make it easier to solve. Okay, number 4, adding to check subtraction. Use addition to check if the subtraction equation is correct. 51 minus 22 equals 29. So what we're going to do is we're going to add it. We're going to take these two here. We're going to take 29, 22, and let's add it. 22 plus 29. 2 plus 9 is 11. We have to regroup. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. So we get our answer there. Is this correct? Yes, we know that is correct. Let's do addition. Here we have got our addition equation where you're going to use subtracting to check addition. Use subtraction to check if the addition is correct. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 53, and we can choose just one of these other numbers. I'll choose 26 to subtract. 53 minus 26. 3 minus 6. 3 minus 6 is not going to work, so I have to, let's see, regroup 13 and 4. 13 minus 6 is 7, and 4 minus 2 is 2. Our other number over here should match. It's 37. We got 27. So that means someone did the math incorrectly. So is it correct? No. And let's take a look at our number story. Jim and Maria are counting birds. Jim counts 17 birds. Maria counts 33 birds. How many more birds does Maria count than Jim? And originally this sounds like it's going to be addition, but we're going to be subtracting how many more? So 33 minus 17 is going to be our equation there. 33 minus 17. Okay, 3 minus 7 won't work, so we're going to have to regroup. That becomes 2. That becomes 13. 13 minus 7 is 6, and 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have a difference of 16 more birds. All right, let's go ahead and go on to the main first page of our lesson here. Let me get it all taped up for us. And of course, my tape is being difficult. Let's put it about right here. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with this one. Jen has some red cubes. How many? We don't know. Some. And 11 blue cubes. She has 24 red and blue cubes in all. She says the problem can be shown with the equation question mark plus 11 equals 24. Draw what the question mark represents. So we know we need a total of 24. We have 11. I'm going to do that. 10 stick and 1. And we need to get to a total of, I'm going to do 24. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm just going to draw this out. So I have 11 and I need to get to 24. So let's take a look at what we need to add there. I can add another 10 stick. So if I add another 10 stick here, that'll get me to 21. And then 22, 23, 24. So I added 3 more there. So 10 plus 3 equals 13, or 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so this just shows us an idea on how we can actually draw this out. And you can use little cubes. I'm just using drawing to kind of show how this is working here. Sorry about my shadows and everything on here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our next page on our comic strip. It says Robert has 27 toy robots. So we know he has 27 toy robots. He buys some more. How many more? We don't know. Now he has 58 robots. So his total is 58. How many robots did Robert buy? So 58 is the whole, 27 is the part. You can show the problem with an equation. 27, right, plus question mark equals 58. The question mark shows the addend you don't know. Remember, the addend is just the two numbers that you add together. So our total is 58. On our bar diagram, we have 27 on one side and a question mark on the other. You can solve the problem by adding on from 27 until you get to 58. So the strategy they used was 27 plus 10 is 37. 37 plus 10 is 47. 47 plus 10 is 57. 57 plus 1 is 58. So now we have to add these. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1. 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1 equals 31. So we know that the missing addend is 31. And then you can check your math. You can subtract to solve the problem. 58 minus 27 is 31. And you can check by adding. 31 plus 27 is 58. So Robert bought 31 robots. Do you understand? Show me. Could you show Robert's robot problem with the equation below? Explain. 58 is the total, right? Oh, wait, that's the problem there. 58 is, 58 is the total, equals 27 plus something. Yep. So we know it's exactly the same as what we did in the bar diagram. We can flip it around. It doesn't matter if the sum comes at the beginning or at the end and the order of the addends. Remember, with commutative property, it doesn't matter which order you add them in. They can be exactly the same. So, yes, because, let's see, the parts and the whole can be on either side. The parts and the whole can be on either side of the, I'm going to do equal sign. Okay? All right, let's take a look at our guided practice. Write an equation for a question mark, with a question mark, for the unknown to model the problem. Then solve. Show your work. Mary has some game tickets. How many does she have? We don't know. She gives, subtracts, we know gives lets us know we're getting rid of. She gives 14 tickets away and now has 17 tickets left. How many tickets did she have at first? So we know that's question mark, right? Question mark minus 14 equals 17 left. Okay, so now we have to figure out how many are left. So one of the strategies I like to use is we're going to add these two together to get us the total. So I'm going to do 14 plus 17. 4 plus 7 is 11. I have to regroup. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So she had a total of 31 tickets at the beginning. So 31 minus 14 equals 17. All right, let's take a look at our next one here. Tamara has $25. She earns $34 more. More lets us know we are adding by working. How much money does she have now? So let's do our equation. 25 is what she started with, plus how much more? 34 equals question mark. So now we need to add this one together, okay? I'm just going to stack them and add them. 25 plus 34. 5 plus 4 is 9. 2 plus 3 is 5. So she has a total now of $59. All right, let's go ahead and head on to our next page. Our independent practice is what we're going to be working on. starting with number 3. So let me get this all in place here. Okay. All right. Write an equation with a question mark for the unknown to model the problem. So we have to write out the equation first using a question mark, then solve, and we're going to need to show our work. So let's go ahead and start with that. Okay. Erin has 32 books on her bookshelf. She gives some to friends. She gives, lets us know we're subtracting, and some, how many does she give away? We don't know. That's our math mystery. She gives some to friends and now has 19 books left. How many books did she give away? So we know she had 32 at the beginning minus question mark equals 19. Okay? So what we can do is we can actually use the other numbers that we haven't used yet to figure that one out. So 32 minus 19 will give us that other answer there. Okay? So let's take a look at this. 2 minus 9, that doesn't work, so I have to regroup. That's going to become a 2. That becomes a 12. 12 minus 9 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have a difference of 13 books. All right, let's look at number 4. A store sells 38 men's bikes and 47 women's bikes. How many bikes did the store sell in all? In all lets us know we're adding. So we have 38 plus 47 equals question mark. So we have to solve for that. We're going to do 38 plus 47. 8 plus 7 is 15. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. So we have a sum of 85. All right, let's take a look at number 5, math and science. A field has 25 trees in it. 14 trees are new and the rest are old. So 14 are new, the rest are old. The rest, how many do we have? We don't know. Write 2 different equations that represent the problem, then solve. So we can do 25 trees minus 14 new trees equals the number of old trees, or we could do 14 new trees plus how many old trees gives us a total of 25 trees. So we can solve them either way. We'll get the same answer no matter how we do it. So I'm going to do the first equation, the 25 minus 14. So 25 minus 14, 5 minus 4 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1. So we have a difference of 11. So we know there are 11 old trees. All right, number 6, number sense. Harry buys 22 fish. He has a round fish bowl and a rectangular fish tank. Okay, so he has a round fish bowl and he has a rectangular fish tank. You don't need to draw this. I'm just doing it for my own reference. Okay, how could he place the fish in the bowl and the tank? So let's see. How are we going to do this? Do we want to have it done equally? Does it say? How could he place the fish in the bowl and the tank? Let's keep it equal at this point. So I'm going to go question mark plus question mark equals 22. Well, I know a doubles fact is 11 plus 11 equals 22. So I could do 11 in the bowl and 11 in the tank. Now, you might have some other strategies on how you want to do it, but it doesn't say that he has to put them equal in each one. He has 22 fish. He could put some in the round bowl and some in the rectangular. So that's just an example of one way to do it. Okay, let's go ahead and go on to the back page. Here, I'm going to take off my piece of tape and get this on here. Oops. There we go. How are we looking? Let me scoot it back over here. Sorry about that. Okay, let's go on to number 7. Rodney collects 17 leaves and Sheila collects 23 leaves. How many more leaves does Sheila collect than Rodney? So Sheila has 23 leaves. He collects 17 and our total. So 23 minus 17. I'm just going to stack it and subtract. 23 minus 17. 3 minus 7, I have to regroup. That becomes a 13, that becomes a 1. 13 minus 7 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. So she collected 6 more leaves. All right, let's take a look at number 8. Jun swims 18 laps and Mara swims 25 laps. How many fewer laps did Jun swim than Mara? So we know we're doing fewer, so we know we need to subtract. So 25 is Mara minus Jun is 18 equals question mark. 25 minus 18. 5 minus 8 isn't going to work, so we have to regroup. That becomes 15. That becomes 1. 15 minus 8 is 7. 1 minus 1 is nothing. So it's a difference of 7 fewer laps. All right, let's take a look at our higher order thinking here. Number 9. Jim has 44 roses. 14 are white and the rest are red. Question mark red. How many are red? Write 2 different equations to model the problem. So we have 44 total equals 14 plus question mark. What's another way we could do that? Well, we can use the same things here. What if we did subtraction, right? What if we did subtraction? What if we did 44 minus 14 equals question mark? So now we need to solve it. I'm going to do 44 minus 14. So 44 minus 14, 4 minus 4 is 0. 4 minus 1 is 3. So we have a difference right there, and we know we have 30 red roses. All right, let's take a look at our last one on here, our assessment. All right, number 10. Some wolves howl in the woods. How many? Some. 12 wolves join them. Now 30 wolves howl. How many wolves howled at first? So let's put together our equation first. Some wolves, question mark, howl in the woods, plus 12 more join them equals a total of 30 wolves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these here. I'm going to do 30 minus 12. 0 minus 2 won't work. That becomes 10, and that becomes a 2. 10 minus 2 is 8. 2 minus 1 is 1. We get an answer of 18. Great job, everybody.